Hello there, fellow truckin' friends. It is Making Maria making a ton of noise. You can't even see what I'm doing, but I'm making a ton of noise, aren't I? I'm taking this big, huge, ginormous transfer out that we're going to use here tonight. Because you are awesome. That's what we're making tonight. Hang on. It's getting the best of me. Hang on. Holy cow. It kind of took over there for a minute. Because it's oh my goodness, it's ginormous. And it just kind of got a hold of me. And then the next thing you knew, well, it was winning. So hello everybody. Welcome to Monday Night Chalking. It's Make It Monday. Did you see that great deal for the Make It Monday bundle I just posted? Just saying, if you're not in the Making Maria VIP group, you want to be. Oh, am I live in the wrong place? Nope, Nicole's here. Hello, Nicole. Whew. All of a sudden, I had a little panic attack because I'm not showing up. There we go. So, the Make It Monday bundle I did post. It's a pretty slick deal, if I say so myself. Of course, you know, when I create them, of course, I think they're a slick deal, but it's Mother's Day, right? So, we should celebrate Mother's Day in our own way. So, there is a pretty nice deal for Make It Monday in the Making Maria VIP group. Check it out. If you're not in the Making Maria VIP group, you want to be there. If you are a designer, however, you cannot be in there, so please do not request. I did have to take some designers out today that I found out were designers. So if you are a designer, you cannot be in each other's VIP groups. So please don't ask if you are a designer. But if you're not a designer, come on over because we're going to have lots of fun in there. And it is a Mother's Day bundle to remember in there. So tonight, we're not actually going to create the bundle because, well, if you weren't, when you see it, you'll know why we're not creating it. But we are making a super, super fun ginormous transfer. This is an E-size transfer because you are awesome. Smart, wonderful, beautiful, and loved. This is a gorgeous transfer. Super popular. Excuse me, I have to move my brownie. I don't know who this crazy lady is that lives in this house. She keeps on baking. It needs to stop. Oh my gosh, I need to stop baking. What is with the baking? I don't even like to bake. But now I made brownies today. Oh my goodness. Going to need a virtual mom's party. Ooh. That could be fun, Ashley. We could totally do that. A virtual mom's party. Yeah, I'm in. So tomorrow we have our Zoom workshop, and Thursday night we have a Zoom workshop. So if you want to create a project and you're local to me, you can still pick up the materials and create with us tomorrow night at 8 o'clock and Thursday night at 8 o'clock. We are doing a Zoom meeting where we can see each other. Oh my gosh, isn't it going to be great? We're going to get to see each other and we're going to get to create together. So those are currently going on. I do need to stop here and say hi to, hello, Nicole from Nevada. Hey, Toby, welcome from Washington. Hello, Ashley. Linda is here. Linda Squared is here. Hello, Jen, multitasking. Oh, you're on the new designer call. Ooh, good for you, Jen. It's so exciting. Jen joined, guys. We haven't, I mean, like, last month was a great month. We had a lot of people join, which is awesome, right? I'm not complaining by any stretch. If you need help, let me know. All right, so we're making this big, huge, ginormous transfer because, as you recall, last night we made the relax sign for my daughter's room because she has these adorable little fairies all over her room, and I decided maybe she should, you know, grow up a little bit. She is going to be 12. So the fairies are beautiful, and I love the fairies, but she doesn't really care for the fairies anymore. Well, I was not prepared for the snowball effect that one little relax sign was going to have. She spent all day in her room taking all the fairies down, just like that. Like she did not even think about the repercussions to my heart to take, just like in 2 seconds flat, she had, there's like 9 pictures of fairies in her room. Just like that. All of them were gone. And I didn't even get to say goodbye. She just took them down. So then she decided she should create new pictures to go where all the fairies were. So then she came down here And next thing I know, she's making signs and she's going like crazy. And I'm like, oh, I created a monster here. So tonight we thought I'd make her a fun one for her room. So we're going to make this again for her room because, you know, the fairies are gone. So I might as well move on to the teenage years. Okay, so I have to stop here. Actually, we should talk about that. That could be kind of fun. I could go for that. How much is the workshop? Ashley, if you go in the Making Maria VIP group, you had like several projects to pick from. I want to say there were 9 or 11 projects that you could pick from. So you can go in there. Actually, you can even see it on this page. If you go down to the events, you can see it right in there. Oh, Toby's kit comes tomorrow. Toby's a new designer too. Say hi to Toby. Awesome. We got a lot of new designers with our group. This is fantastic. It's so much fun to have people to craft with, right? People to talk to, people to hang out with. Oh, Miss Virginia, hello there. All right, let me show you what we're doing. So I'm totally on the tangent of fairies because I was traumatized with how quickly she removed the fairies from her room. Totally traumatized. But this is a big transfer. This is an E-size transfer, and it's meant to be done on a bigger board than we're going to do it on, just because it's what I have and I can't go shopping to buy a new surface. So we're going to do it on the surface that I have. Hello, Miss Terry from Texas. So we're going to kind of do it like we did the Relax in her favorite colors, but we're going to add a couple more. And then what we're going to do, not tonight, but another night, we're also going to make another one for in my son's room because he was very disappointed that I did not make him a sign for his room. I'm telling you, that little sign was this huge snowball. So then he was down here. He made himself a Relax sign in his own colors, black, blue, and white, which was cute. He did a really nice job, actually. For being 9, you know, he did a decent, I mean, he's a good chalker. So then all of the truck pictures came off of his walls. I tell you, one little sign, huge snowball. Next thing you know, I'm redoing my whole house. And I don't know about you guys, but I can't go shopping. So they're kind of stuck with what we've got, which they, you know, they don't care, but I would like it to, you know, at least kind of go together and look nice. So Terry, you'll appreciate, and you'll have to tell Uncle Wedgie Boy that he, last time we were in Texas, Wedgie Boy, which is really my brother-in-law Chuck, gave Charlie a Corvette poster. So the truck pictures came down, and the Corvette poster was already up on the wall, but it got a much more predominant place now that the truck pictures are gone. So he was loving his little Corvette poster today from Uncle Chuck. Okay, so I'm going to do this on a canvas. I love these flat canvases. It's just canvas glued to a board, a backer sheet. I buy them right at, you know, the store that this is their brand. You all know what store I'm talking about. And if you don't know what the store I'm talking about, I tend to go there on the way to my friend Michael's house. But I love these canvases because you can frame them. I'm not a huge fan of stretched canvases. I do like these. They're easy to chalk on. There's not a lot of give to them, as in a stretched canvas kind of has that, you know, give because there's nothing supporting it as you do it. And these are really easy to use. They're inexpensive, and you can easily change your decor quickly with these. And they are doing, if you do want to make one, they are doing curbside pickup. So you can actually order these. I did not. I had them. But so this is actually 16 by 20, and our transfer is 18 by 24. So it is going to be a very tight fit to get this on here. But we are going to accomplish it. So we're going to do this, and we're going to do it in different colors to match her room. So the first thing I'm going to do is I do prepare my canvases. Now there's lots of different techniques and lots of different theories about how you prepare a canvas. I just sand them lightly. The reason that you sand them is canvases are bumpy by nature, and because they're bumpy and they have those grooves to them, you don't always get a good adherence to the edges of your silk screen, so you can get a bleed. So I lightly sand them to remove that texture, and then I've not had a problem with them. I used to gesso them, which is a product very similar to Mod Podge that you paint on but I have no patience. And usually, like truly, I was walking down the stairs tonight at 8:55, not 100% sure what we were making. So you have to paint them and wait 24 hours before you chalk on them or paint on them or do anything with them. And I never have that. I'm never that prepared. So the lightly sanding has totally worked for me. Other people gesso. You can also buy them pre-gessoed. I've never done that. So there are lots of different ways that people prepare their canvases. And the big thing is you just got to get rid of, you know, some of the grooves so that you don't have issues. So I buy these little sandpaper blocks at the dollar store. There's different weights and grades there. I don't know anything about sandpaper, but I just pick a side and lightly sand it. I'm going to hold it in the air though because, and I don't really want to do it over my transfer. As I do it, you guys jiggle. Oh, I don't want to hit my brownie. I need to stop baking. Okay, so I just very lightly, I'm sorry, I'm going to have to set it down. So if the jiggling bothers you, look away quick. So all I'm doing is very lightly removing the bumps. You can use any kind of sandpaper, it doesn't matter. That's it. That's all you do. Then you wipe it off. Oh, I don't want to use my good towel. So then you wipe off any residual because you don't want to get that in the back of your transfer. Amanda, hello, Miss Beautiful Amanda. I saw Miss Beautiful Amanda today as I dropped off her stuff, and you are going to need to post a picture. Amanda made a jean jacket today with the lotus flower on the back. It was gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I was very jealous. In fact, Amanda, I said to my husband, I'm now going to need to purchase the lotus flower for myself. He's like, what? I'm like, come on. Ella needs a lotus flower jean jacket. And I liked your idea of doing it in copper shimmer. I just think that would be so cool. But the boho flowers are coming. We're going to do those too. Okay, so I'm very carefully removing my very large transfer from its backer sheet without having it touch itself. I set this aside. So I'm going to put my transfer back on here when I am done. This is a very large transfer. Be very careful with it. You do not want it to touch itself. We are going to fuzz it just because it's brand new, super sticky, and I don't want it to have to work too hard. Oh my gosh, I'll let you borrow it, Amanda says. No, Amanda, that's your transfer. It was just so funny. I'm like, oh, this is so, I mean, she did it in black ink on the back of a blue jean jacket, and it is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay, so I'm just putting lint on the back of my transfer. And I think that this transfer doesn't just, Amanda's saying peeling the giant backer sheet off by herself was really hard. Yes, you have to be very careful. Okay, so I have my little guy fuzzed. I'm gonna flip him over and lay him down. So my little L over here is going to be my problem, because he is not going to be so easy to get on. Okay, he's pretty good. We got to get him over it a little bit more though, because not only do we want him on here, we want him evenly spaced. And he could go up a little higher too. So we're just going to play with it. I'm okay with it being down lower like it's supposed to be. Oops, my L is way off now. This is what fuzzing it helps with, because if I had not fuzzed this, this would be sticking as I was attempting to put it down. And it's not, because it's not quite so sticky. So it's giving me a little bit of play with it to kind of maneuver it. So I'm just trying to get it straight. Excuse me, trying to get it straight. It's stuck to my fingers. And get it down. The nice thing about this transfer, I think, is you can completely customize it to the colors that you want to do. And I'm sorry you can't see the whole thing. This is a big transfer. This is the largest transfer size that we make. I'm just putting it all down now. So what we're going to do is, Couture Teal is her favorite color. So the Awesome, Smart, Wonderful, Beautiful, and Loved, we're going to do each line in a different color. But we're going to start with Couture Teal and we're going to end with Couture Teal because that's her favorite. And then we're going to take, we have Couture Coral, Wisteria, no, that's not Wisteria, that's Morning Sky, Wisteria, and Raspberry Sorbet. And we're just going to do each line in a different color. And that way, it kind of goes with her bright, cheery room that she wants, and it kind of mixes the colors together, or coordinates with the colors that we did last night into the relax sign. Now you could paint this canvas if you didn't want the white background. So I could have painted it gray to match the board that we made last night for in her room. But again, that would have required like pre-thinking, and that's just not in my nature. So I'm just opening up all of my chalk paste and stirring them and getting them all ready to go. So if you can please do this, it helps me tremendously when you hit that button, and I thank everyone who takes the time to do that. I very, very much appreciate it. It does really help me when you do that, so thank you, thank you. I am just stirring up my chalk paste and getting it all ready to go. I think that's funny that Jen is listening to the new designer call at the same time. Toby, did you do the new designer call too? I posted that out in the group for you guys. It's a pretty good call. It's from the Designer Services, does it for all new designers, and it kind of gives you the lay of the land. But I am also obviously always here for you to help you if you need help. Okay, so I'm stirring up all my chalk paste. I have them all ready to go. The big question now is what order to do them in. So I think we're gonna go teal, morning sky, coral, raspberry sorbet, wisteria, and then we're gonna end in teal again. I think that's the order. Or we could do, because this is the darkest color, we could put that, but it's not gonna be at the bottom. I suppose that would probably be better, right? Because these are kind of similar to each other. Give us a little break in the action. All right, so I have my chalk paste all ready to go. So I've done several things here while we're talking. Toby worked all weekend and didn't check Facebook in time after work today. That's okay, Toby, because I think they're recorded. So I think you can go back and watch the replay. Okay, so several things I've done while I've chatted your ear off about my crazy life. I've placed my transfer down. I've stirred my chalk paste. And I'm all ready to go. I've thought out in my mind which colors I'm putting where. You do that before you ever put chalk on your project. And you do that because your chalk paste dries super fast. And you want to know that you have it all thought out so that your chalk paste doesn't dry. Because if your chalk paste dries before you pull up your transfer, when you do pull up your transfer, it takes the chalk paste with it. And you just have to redo it, and that's not any fun. So we just want to work fast and think through. So our first inclination always is, oh, let's get started, right? No, at least that's mine, because y'all know I'm a hot mess, right? So sometimes you just gotta stop. Wait a minute, I've got that Bruno Mars song. Stop, wait a minute, in my head. I'm sorry. Ooh, she must have posted a picture. Jill is telling Amanda that her jacket is super cute. Oh, did you post a picture? Oh, now I'm jealous. Okay, anyway, again, I'm digressing. So I thought through my colors. I've got my squeegee in my hand. I've got a couple baby wipes ready to go because I am going to wipe off my squeegee as I go. And I'm going to get started. I take my squeegee. Oops, I can get rid of that. Go away. Take my squeegee, and it has a beveled side and a flat side. The beveled side is the front of my squeegee. So I'm going to take it. I'm going to carefully dip it into my chalk paste. And I'm going to go right across. Now I'm holding my squeegee straight up and down. And I'm truly just covering up my silk screen. I am not painting or padding. I am my goal is to just squeegee all that excess chalk paste off. You don't want to waste it, and you don't need it on there. So you just cover up your silk screen and then take all that excess off. Okay, now I'm going to do the last one too. Amanda got some really cute transfers. So if you guys all remember, Amanda played along with our mystery hostess party and she won our mystery hostess, so she's playing with the transfers that she got for being the hostess. So if you want to play and have the same kind of fun, you can totally host your own Chalk Couture event, and then you guys can get free stuff too. Okay, so I'm just going to pull these because I want to eliminate that worry of, oh my gosh, my chalk paste is going to dry. So I just lift them up and lay them right back down. Like so. And lay right back down. Okay? Now I don't have to worry. I can take my time. If I tried to do this all with all these colors without lifting it up, my chalk paste would dry. So you just, eliminate the stress. This is supposed to be fun, right? It is fun. But if it's stressful, then it's not any fun. Okay, so now we are going to do, actually maybe Morning Sky is, maybe we should do Morning Sky's too much like the teal too. All right, we're gonna flip them. Okay, so now I'm gonna take Wisteria, which is an absolutely gorgeous lilac color. And this is actually the color of her bedroom with the pretty fairy princesses that no longer exist. So Amanda, or anybody that's got little girls, I have these really cute pictures that need a cute little girl's room. Because I was teasing her today. I'm like, you know what? I bought all these really cute little fairy pictures. They've been hanging in here for 7 years. Of the 7 years, you've slept in here for 6 months. So we've only enjoyed the fairies for 6 months. Of which, those 6 months, you were really too old for the fairies. Now they have to go away. Oh well. See, when I was a kid, I shared a room with my 2 other sisters, so you never got anything cute, right? Because I was the baby in the family, so there was nothing you shared your room. You got what they wanted. Okay, now we're doing coral. So when we bought this house, I'm like, she's going to have a pretty cute little room. And we made her this, like, princess bed and all this stuff, and we painted the room purple. It's the only room that got painted a fun color, and she never slept in it. Now she wants to sleep in it. Only now she wants to change the whole thing. Okay, so I'm going to keep going. Okay, we're whipping through this cute little sign. So even though this is a large transfer, it really doesn't take a lot of time to create with it. Even with all these colors. And when we lift this up, you're going to be amazed how pretty this sign is. And I don't think it's just a kid sign. I think any woman, this will be great in an office. Not even a woman, because we're going to make this again in more masculine colors for Sir Charles. Because, as I learned with the relax sign, I can't make her a sign and not him a sign. But for him, we'll do like red and blues and the colors he likes. Although pretty much he'd like anything she likes. Because she's just, he worships the ground she walks on. And she orders him around. Ooh, my goodness, she orders him around. Sometimes I have to look at her and I say, hello, I'm right here. I am the mom. She is a little bossy sometimes. Can't imagine where she got that from either. All right, so now we're going to lift up our wonderful. Look at how cute this is turning out. Oh, she is going to love this. So this morning, because obviously she's in bed right now, she didn't know I was making that relax sign. And when I go upstairs, I put the pictures on our couch upstairs, because then I take the pictures of them in the morning. And I came out this morning after showering, and she was sitting there getting ready to do her schoolwork, and I'm like, did you see the sign I made last night? And she's like, yeah, it's so cool. I'm like, it's for your room. And she's like, I was hoping it was for me. I'm like, yep, it's for your room. She's like, oh my gosh, I was so hoping. I'm like, yeah, I know. That's because it's your colors. Your mama knows you. I'm really not talking about chalk, right? I should be talking about chalk. Right? You don't all want to hear all about my sordid life, but as you can tell, I've probably been quarantined just a little too long, and as I'm sure you are all, we need to talk to people about things like other than quarantine and being sick. And my kids are highly entertaining. Highly entertaining. I love having them home. Absolutely love having them home. All right, ready? It's our big reveal. We're done. Oh, this is awesome. Oh, she is good. Okay, now be careful with your transfer because, again, it's big. You don't want it to touch itself like I'm doing right now. It just folded in on itself. I'm so glad you can't see that and it's not a camera. Okay, we got it apart. All right, so here we go. The deep pink is beautiful. I think I missed the name. Oh, the deep pink, Amanda, is Raspberry Sorbet. Okay, this is awesome. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to leave it this way just so you guys can see the whole sign. So I have a really cool black frame that I'm gonna put it in. So, okay, so let's do the colors real quick. This is Couture Teal, Wisteria. This one, you can't see it quite yet. This is Couture Coral, Morning Sky, Raspberry Sorbet, and then Couture Teal again. If I dry this, you'll see it better. Some of the colors, they have to dry before they lose that sheen, and then you can see them. So this is an awesome sign. So I will stick this in a frame and then hang it in her room. So if you're looking for crafting without spending a ton of money on a surface, canvases are really the way to go. Because quite honestly, this canvas was probably $5. I'd have to look, but I'd be surprised even if it was $5. Well, it's a big one. Maybe it was $5. The biggest expense is the frame. And if you can find a frame in your home, you can just pop out whatever's in the frame and stick it in. I mean, we'll all have that pile of pictures, right, that we thought were really cool back in the day. Like, I got a lot of 80s pictures. So that you can just reuse the frame. The other thing I love to do is I love to go to like Goodwill and thrift stores and buy frames and spray paint them. You can buy amazing frames that way for not a lot of money. Rummage sales as well. And as we all know, the entire world is cleaning out their house right now. So as soon as we can go shopping again, the first place we should all go is the thrift stores because we could buy some really cool frames, right? So for not a lot of money, you can make a very beautiful, unique piece that you can also make over and over again. And there are so many words alone on here that you could use. You could just do, you are beautiful. You are awesome. You are wonderful. You are loved. You know, so you can totally mix this transfer up. So it's a very nice transfer, but this is a big boy. It's an E size, so it's the largest size we make. It's 18 by 24. But it has a lot of multiple uses. And I always say that when you're looking at a transfer, you want to think about, what is there more than one thing you can do with it? Can you see yourself creating it in different ways than just the one and done? Especially these size transfers, because you don't want to, I mean, they're expensive. They're $39.99. You want to know that there's something else you can make with it. So this is a nice one because it has so many different uses to it. So the name of the transfer is You Are Awesome, right? Where'd my package go? Yes, the name of the transfer is You Are Awesome. You can find it right on www.chalkcouture.com/makingmaria. You can go right to that page, search You Are Awesome, and it's right there. If you're not in the VIP group, so you haven't seen what the Make It Monday bundle is for this week, you want to comment, add me. I'd be more than happy to get you in the Making Maria VIP group, but you do have to request to join. So I'll send you the link, and you can just request to join and get in it that way. Or you can just put in your Facebook search bar, Making Maria VIP group, and request to join that way. And that way you can see every Monday I put a bundle together so that you can create along with me. And this week's bundle is a pretty good bundle. So you're going to want to go check that out. If you are curious at all about what it means to be a Chalk Couture independent designer and how you could use your designership to either, simply create things at a discount, or create things and sell them, or teach workshops, or host parties. I mean, there's so many different things you can do with being a designer. If you're curious at all, feel free to comment curious or message me. I'd be happy to give you the information. You can just check it out and see if it's something that you would be interested in doing. Last but not least, the new Club Couture transfer. Did you see it? Love conquers all. I did get mine today, but of course I forgot to bring it down here. We will create with it as well. It's already sold out, which is amazing. That doesn't mean you can't join the club, because when you're joining the club, you're actually joining for next month. And on the 5th of the month, a beautiful transfer arrives at your door with 3 paste packets. It is truly no stress crafting, because it just arrives in your door. And I'll show you last month's, because I have it right here. So this was last month's Chalk Couture, or Club Couture transfer. This is a beautiful typewriter. It says, making it up as I go, hi, and take note. And you can create over and over again with this because our transfers are reusable. So this just arrived in the mail with 3 paste packets, and you don't have to think about it. You can just make it. Oh, Nicole can't wait. I know, it's super pretty, Nicole. It's got a really cool font, not one I've seen recently, and it's got some really nice pieces to it. It's got some really cool triangles that have florals in them, and it's got a lot of nice lines and things that you can create other transfers with, or combine with other transfers and really get creative with. So it's a really kind of fun transfer. But if you're joining now, you're actually joining for next month. You're not joining for the current month. I think we've covered everything. Yes, we have. So I am Making Maria. I'm a Chalk Couture independent designer. Thank you for watching me. I do a live demonstration video every evening at 9 o'clock Central Time, right here. So come on back and check us out again. If you are new to our little chalking group, if you want to like and follow my page, you can change your notifications so you get notified every time I go live. If you're watching me on YouTube, thank you for watching me on YouTube. I do upload my videos to YouTube, so if you're not subscribing to my YouTube channel, you want to. That way, it's much easier to search on YouTube. So if you wanted to find a specific project that I've made, because I've pretty much made them all, you can go to YouTube and search for it. It's much easier to search on there. Virginia, I completely agree with you. This is very Ella. She is going to love this. Absolutely, positively love this. It's fun. It's current, right? It's youthful, but not youthful in a 10-year-old way. It's youthful in an adult female way, which is what I think she will appreciate about it. It is a tight fit. You could totally do this on a bigger chalkboard, but it totally fit, and this was a 16 by 20 canvas. So that's all I have for you tonight. Thank you so much for watching me. I will be back at you tomorrow night at 9 o'clock Central Standard Time. We do have our Zoom workshop tomorrow night at 8, so hopefully I won't be too late, but it'll depend. So I will come here live after our Zoom. When our Zoom is done, then I will come here. So I might be a little bit late tomorrow night. But you're always welcome, even if you didn't do an actual kit. If you have a project, you're still welcome to join us. And I did post the information out here in the group. So if you have stuff to create with, just join us. You don't have to be making one of the kits. Just come hang out with us. That way we can all see each other. We haven't seen each other in so long. Totally rambling now. Thank you so much for watching me. I hope you have an amazing Tuesday, and I will be back at you. See you guys. Bye. Have a good Tuesday.